Ever wondered why Veterans Day holds such a high place in the heart of America? It's encapsulated in the words of former President Woodrow Wilson, who said, "To us in America, the reflections of Armistice Day will be filled with lots of pride in the heroism of those who died in the country's service, and with gratitude for the victory, both because of the thing from which it has freed us, and because of the opportunity it has given America to show her sympathy with peace and justice in the councils of the nations." Veterans Day isn't just about a single day of recognition. As Barack Obama stated, it's about how we treat our veterans every single day of the year. It's about serving them as well as they've served the United States of America. This service is rooted in a deep sense of heroism. As Joseph Campbell poignantly pointed out, a hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. G.K. Chesterton expands on this idea, stating that the true soldier fights not because he hates what is in front of him, but because he loves what is behind him. Norman Schwarzkopf reminds us that it doesn't take a hero to order men into battle. It takes a hero to be one of those men who goes into battle. Veterans Day honors these heroes. As Charles B. Rangel stated, "Honoring the sacrifices many have made for our country in the name of freedom and democracy is the very foundation of Veterans Day." Arthur Ashe and Judd Gregg further emphasize the selflessness and commitment of veterans. They remind us that true heroism is the urge to serve others at whatever cost, and that veterans have dedicated their lives to their country and deserve recognition for their commitment. But what is valor? Michel de Montaigne and Thucydides provide insight. Valor is stability, not of legs and arms, but of courage and the soul. The bravest are those who have the clearest vision of what is before them, glory and danger alike, and yet notwithstanding, go out to meet it. François de la Rochefoucauld and Henry Waxman remind us that perfect valor is to behave without witnesses, as one would act were all the world watching, and the sanctity of our battlefields, monuments, and veterans' institutions is of utmost importance to preserve military history and pay respect to those who fought. Chris Kyle and Martin Luther King Jr. emphasize the will and the purpose that drive these veterans. The thing we all had in common wasn't muscle. It was the will to do whatever it takes. If a man hasn't discovered something that he will die for, he isn't fit to live. Dan Lipinski, Mary Roach, and Robert G. Ingersoll remind us of the importance of fulfilling our obligations to our veterans and their families, recognizing the small triumphs and large hearts that change the course of history, and striving to make our country the best it can be. Nathan Hale and Malcolm X remind us of the sacrifices made in the name of freedom and peace. "I only regret that I have but one life to lose for my country," says Hale. Malcolm X adds, "Sometimes you have to pick the gun up to put the gun down." Finally, Louis de Bernières brings it home by stating, "No man is a man until he has been a soldier." It's a powerful reminder of the transformation that occurs through service, and a fitting end to our reflection on Veterans Day. In summary, Veterans Day is about honoring the selfless service, heroism, and valor of those who've served. It's about recognizing their sacrifices and striving to serve them as well as they've served us. It's about courage, commitment, and the will to do whatever it takes for the love of one's country. It's about transforming individuals into soldiers and soldiers into heroes.